much for joining today and viewing the video of Secret Bay in Dominica. I'm extremely pleased to have this incredible new property part of our collection. I think it's a unique property in the Caribbean, and Dominica is yet to be discovered by many, many people in the UK and in Europe and across the world. It's a truly exceptional hotel. And I find it's going to be quite a unique property in the Caribbean, as it's offering quite a unique destination at the same time. I believe many of you have not visited Dominica yet, so I'm sure that once you'll visit it, it'll be a top seller within your company. I'd like to introduce you to the general manager, Dinesh, who's been on island for a couple of years now, and who will be telling you more about the hotel.
All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks, Patrice. Thank you for this wonderful introduction, for getting people excited about Dominica. So Dominica is always confused to be the Dominican Republic, so which we are not. It's just a beautiful island in the Caribbean. It's very unspoiled. Like I say, it's a nature island of the Caribbean, and it's less known compared to the other islands that you have around. And in the same way, which is great because there's no mass tourism and nothing, and there's only a handful of hotels on the island. So it's a north of St. Lucia, between the two French West Indies islands, and so which is like where Dominica is, and 750 kilometers square. This is how big the island is. So we've just been recently named #1 resort in the Caribbean by Travel + Leisure World Best Award 2020, and ranked #6 now in the world. So which are really excited, despite all what's going on right now with the climate of COVID-19, which are restrict traveling quite a bit. But we believe that will enable clients to kind of be more confident, and you as the travel agents and the tour operators be more confident of selling this wonderful product. So Dominica, as I mentioned earlier, is a nature island, and with abundance of nature. The second largest boiling lake is in Dominica. You have a lot of activities that you could do. It's the adventure island of the Caribbean, and as well, it's a paradise for divers, hikers, wellness lovers, and as well, if you just simply want to disconnect and get away and just enjoy the beauty of the nature. I will play a little video for you, which we call it Dominica, to get you excited.
Okay, boom, we call it Dominica. Yeah, the nature island of the Caribbean.
That video just makes me want to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with canyoning and all the adventures, get people excited.
Dominica. It is spelled D-O-M-I-N-I-C-A. It is not Dominican Republic. It is pronounced Dominica, and is situated between Guadeloupe and Martinique in the Caribbean.
When I think of Dominica, it's all natural. And you can get you could just go to the tree right now and pick a pawpaw and you just eat. You just go to the garden, get a cane, and you make a juice. So it's just lovely. It's just nature. You could get everything from Dominica.
We are Dominica.
We call it Dominica, the nature island. Yeah, we love Dominica. I hope you love it too as well.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica.
Call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica.
We call it Dominica. We call it Dominica.
It's called Dominica, the nature island.
Nature, you're one with nature.
Yeah, so we call it Dominica.
And one with nature, come to Dominica.
So this beautiful video was in collaboration by with the Destination Matador Network from the US, and it was just amazing to have. It creates that all vibrations that you need to know about the island. So to understand the magic of Secret Bay, it's very important that you understand the spirit of Dominica. That's why we played that wonderful video for you. Dominica is often described as unspoiled and healing and untouched. And it's one of the world's most sustainable country. Like I said, it's very low mass tourism, only a handful of hotel, and there's a lot of land adventures as much as sea adventures, from hot springs that you can get to enjoy, the boiling lake, the hiking, the canyoning. The longest hiking trail in the Caribbean is in Dominica, and second largest boiling lake is in Dominica, off the New Zealand. So it's great if you're adventurous, or as much if you want to be enjoying the wellness part of it. And as well on the sea, on the ocean, you get to dive, and as well to do like whale watching, and as well sperm whales that you can to dive with and swim with them. So that's something really incredible. It's a bucket list experience, but you can do your in terms of snorkeling, diving, and as well and sperm whale swimming with. So like I was saying earlier, in terms of the diving elements, like you see a lot of sea turtles, the sperm whale, which is one of the bucket list experience of many people to swim with them. And it's an experience that you get throughout the year. And at Secret Bay, we have licenses. You need to apply for license, and we have those ready for 2021. So as soon as you're ready, you can reach out to Patrice and we'll organize that for you.
Have you done it yourself?
Not yet. I'm hoping next year in December, I will be able. I'm trying to get my name there for December 2021. It's a huge demand and limited licenses. So Dominica, unfortunately, there is no direct flight from Europe, but in a way, it helps. I always believe the most beautiful places in the world is not easy to reach. And beautiful islands like Dominica, you have to use hubs like Antigua, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Martin, Guadeloupe, Martinique. So there's a lot of different options based on where you're coming from, and connections just to be like on a 25 minutes or even 40, 45 minutes flight that you can jump on. Secret Bay is on the northwest on the island. So it's like, beautiful sunset views, but what is waiting for you, and the warm water, which is like really amazing. So this is my beautiful property, Secret Bay, with all the villas perched on the cliff, elevated for an unobstructed view. Dominica, being a nature island, adventure island, doesn't have a lot of beaches like any other islands like Anguilla, but Secret Bay is very privileged to have two wonderful beaches on property, completely private and secluded. And we are part of Relais Chateau since October 2019. And the property was initially built and opened in 2011, but got hit twice by hurricane, and we had to rebuild from scratch. So it's less than 2 years old right now, because we only reopened in November 2018. We've upgraded in terms of the whole experience, and that's why I was hired as well to come all the way from Four Seasons to here from Indian Ocean.
Now, which one do you like more, Four Seasons de Roche or your hotel?
Of course, my hotel. Of course, I'm in here like now for 2 years, and I'm not looking to leave. We're planning with an exciting expansion that's coming in, where I play a major role as well with all the development plans. So for me, like now, Secret Bay is like my baby now. So I cannot even think about like leaving.
Now, which one is your home?
Yeah. So right now, this is like So Patrice is actually sitting in my balcony, enjoying the wonderful view, watching the sunset. So he's actually right here. Just what you can see. It's called Zabuko 1 Villa, which is was supposed to be owner's house, and so he actually purchased this land in multiple lots and multiple plots, and he kind of combined it together. But today makes it about 80 acres. So he owns the whole thing all the way until you can see on your left hand side. So this is Secret Beach, the beauty of the island, where you can actually you can kayak, snorkel, and paddle boat to go there. We have a skiff, as you can see, the skiff boat that take the guests across. The water is really turquoise, amazing for bathing, And on your way, you can snorkel. And the deal, if you get a lobster on the way, the chef come and cook for you in your villas. So this is like the whole experience is all about. It's very curated, very personalized, and you can do an escape picnic, which is just great. And with your loved ones, your family, you get to enjoy just right on that beach. And there's so much activity that you can do on the way, enjoying as well our secret cave that we have. So Secret Bay is a 6-star experience, like, on the island. All the villas are residential style, cliff-top residential style villas that comes with private plunge pool. All of them are heated. Dedicated villa hosts, which are your butler. So your butler doesn't change face from day one until you leave. Doesn't matter, you spend 30 days, you spend 10 nights with us. It's all one butler, one face. And it has been like that even pre-COVID. And that's our winning formula. So you get an attached concierge that works with you to curate your whole experience, and as well as one driver, one guide. So the limited set of people. So all the villas are are confined on the premises. Like, you feel like it's gated, and you feel like the privacy and seclusion that people are looking for. It feels like you come into your second home or third home, where your staff are already here, are ready to welcome you and pamper you as much as they would. And it's a very transformative experience in the sense of, like, we curate the whole experience for you, from dining all the way to your experiences, and you decide how much, like, involvement you want with your team, and, like, how excitement or like adventurous you want to be, or how, if you just want to unplug and just be relaxing. And we all here to, if you want us to hide your passport, we do it as well. So this is the beauty, of this place. Like, you can see the snorkeling right away from one beach to another, which is about 8 minutes to swim for the slowest swimmer. But, like, if you enjoy kayak, paddleboard, or the skiff, you obviously can take that as well as an option. So we have one of the beach, which is the Tibet beach, which is a service beach, where we have our water sports. You have parasols available as well, in case the guests want to just to relax in the shade. And the good thing, like, if you want to have a chill beer or your picnic lunch, you can enjoy it as well. And we have chauffeur-driven golf carts available 24/7 to take you across to the beach, to the Tibet beach, if you like.
Now the big question: in how many minutes do you swim from one beach to the other?
Yeah, I would say, like, I would say like about 7. I would say I'm the quickest one, but about 7. I would say 7 to 8. I'll put myself in the slowest category.
Did you catch a lobster?
Sorry? No. Yeah, the lobster. Yeah, I remember when I joined Secret Bay, I had nothing else to do, like, explore the whole island and experience and putting things in place, like, and I used to enjoy a lot doing the snorkeling. I haven't been snorkeling, I think, for about almost a year now. But, like, but all the feedback I've been getting from the guests and everything always make me want to go into water. I just didn't get the chance to go back. But I would love to. So this is Secret Bay. There's a beautiful video that shows you the footage of the whole place and landscape, what's waiting for you, it's nature, and with all the villas. And so it's like the whole experience that's created from, like, from the moment you're checking your Kindle, which is like preloaded for you, and as well, like, your GoPros and everything that's given to you, like how the whole create, how the whole personalization happen. So this makes you dream, like, and with all the spacious. So Secret Bay is always described as the luxury of time and space. This is how it's always described. And, like, if you want to have personalized from your spa, everything, it's 3,000 square feet before the largest villa, which is 1 bedroom. And it can take, like, it can take all your wellness, and everything can be, like, personalized to you in your villa. That's how it was built, and that's how the whole experience was thought, the whole concept.
It looks amazing. I can't wait to go. Yeah,
it's really, really, really amazing, I've seen some beautiful places in the world, but coming to Dominica, I didn't know what to expect. And especially coming at a time where the hurricane just hit. And it was very difficult, to think, watching videos online. But the moment I stepped into Dominica, I felt like, yeah, this is home now. and you feel that whole energy, but you don't feel on many islands. You know, on many islands, you don't feel that positive energy, but vibes, like we say in the Caribbean, they call it Caribbean vibes. And you get that when you reach Dominica. The moment you step in Dominica, you feel it. So on property, we have like, we have a sea cave, like I mentioned earlier. We have a river just underneath our wellness pavilion, which is great. So sunrise yoga or sunset yoga, you get the birds chirping in the, like, and which is like really, really nice and natural. The sea crashing against the beach, like, which is wonderful to have all these good experience. Lots of accolades and awards, as you know, like Travel and Leisure, a recent one, which is huge. And the whole difference about Secret Bay, social distancing, like, no formal checking, but in Secret Bay DNA, check-in, check-out happens in your villa, no lobby, no gathering spaces. The privacy and seclusion means added safety. Like I say, all the villas are about almost 1,500 square feet, up to 3,000 square feet, with all your gourmet kitchen, where your chef can come to your villa, you can cook yourself, the butlers make your breakfast every single morning, and 6-star service is the rule, not the exception. With your butler, we will curate, the way we curate the whole experience for you. Like I said, it's not the exception. We go above and beyond to wow you and making sure, like, having an amazing experience that you cry when you're leaving, which many guests do. So stay well, like, since now being in the COVID climate, we had to launch our Stay Well program, which is the essence of holistic living. So we felt we'd go above and beyond. Everyone has been cleaning, going through, like, the process of hygiene and everything. We want to go above and beyond with a touch of sustainability and a touch of wellness. So we're introducing wholesome dining in our food, where you're getting, like, your boosters every day. In the morning when you wake up, you get superfood booster to kind of boost your immune system. Like, we've been as well certified both locally and internationally by, like, by Stay Well, Stay Safe Hospitality, and as well making sure protocols are in place to make the client as much as comfortable as we would be. So we put ourselves in the shoes of a client, how comfortable we would like to be, and this is the best way how you can put the experience in place. So each guest get a welcome well-being, like, kit with your branded mask, like, borosilicate bottles of water that you take home, it's branded ones, so for you to enjoy and making your stay more memorable. This is beautiful experience, of course. Patrice, I believe he's already dreaming to be there. But, like, this is the view that you get, and right in front of you is a national park on the right-hand side, the Cabritz National Park, which is very similar to the Pitons in St. Lucia, but it's much smaller. Mm-hmm. And this is a property map, like, you can see the development right now, like, with Secret Bay, when we're rebuilding, that's a phase 1 on the peninsula side with 2 beautiful beaches. And then now we're expanding with additional 4 villas that's going to come on the right-hand side as from November 1st. So the Zabuco Villas, which is the favorite of everyone. So it's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 3,000 square feet. Like I was saying, luxury of time and space. It's so much expansive indoor and outdoor. That's the beauty of it. Like, give the guests the seclusion and, like, the privacy that you're looking for. It's ideal as well for families. Like, sometimes we just need to add extra bed at no cost. And, like, guests do enjoy that lovely space. You have everything. If you want to, like, use technology or just cut off, like, don't want to use any technology, you have everything from Wi-Fi, Netflix, GoPros, Kindles, iPhones, everything is given to you in the villa. You choose how much you want to use technology or how much you want, like, to be away from technology. So these villas are really great. Like, you have that sea view, ocean view, just right in front there. People just like to unplug, sit there with a Kindle or enjoy a glass of champagne. And I see all of you to come to enjoy this space.
And you can also rent them as a 2-bedroom, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have this Zabuco 2 and 3 that can be combined as a 2-bedroom, and which is great for families. And if you take as a 2-bedroom, you get a nanny, which is included in your rate to look after the kids, the children from 8 in the morning until, like, 8 p.m. in the night. And this is the views that you get, and as well the indoor that you can see. It's gourmet style kitchen, so it's not American style kitchen, which is smaller. It's huge, big. You have everything like an industrial kitchen what would have, from oven, microwave, fridge, double fridges, and your laundry as well can be done in the villa. You have your washer and dryers and everything available in the villa for you. So all the views, all of them give you that similar views. It's just right on the cliff. So where Patrice is right now and enjoying that moment.
I wish I had been there on lockdown.
And this is the bedroom of his Abukus, like, with the tub and the pool, of course, like, which is heated and give you that, like, additional warmth that you need sometimes in the night, late night or early morning.
There's not many hotels in the Caribbean that have a lot of heated pools. It's quite unique.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When we said 6-star experience is not the exception, it's the rule. So TFA category villas, which is great for families of 4 or even 5. Sometimes we can accommodate them. It's a 2-story tree house. It's a new architecture that has been introduced only when we reopened in 2018, and which has been loved by everybody, especially families, where the kids can get to enjoy the pool and the butler is looking after the kids. And as well, they have their own TV. The parents can be on top. That's a view of the bedroom for the parents on top. And like, which is really great. In the morning, you wake up, you just open the curtain. That's a wonderful view that's waiting for you. So we're building more TFA villas right now. So as from November 1st, we're going to have additional 4 of them. This is a beautiful view. That's a view that you get from TFA Villa 1, which overlooks the Tibet beach. And you can see the water sports at the back, and of course your pool. One you can see, like, the way it's overlooking the ocean and the beach. And the Ilang Ilang, which is our entry category villa. Unfortunately, this one is just for couples only villa. The way it's been, the way the villa is, the architecture is designed. It's a lot open air living. So your lounge and kitchen is an open area where if you like to close it, you have curtains that you can close it to lock it. But like, most guests enjoy to kind of immerse into nature. And there are a lot of repeated guests that enjoy this villa. It's great for honeymooners, adventurers, couple adventurers, or even empty nesters, where we find, like, this is one of the favorite spots to be and enjoy the pool that overlooks as well the ocean. And this is, of course, the bedroom of the Ilang Ilang. As you can see, it's not great to add an additional bed. It spoils the ambience if you do it. But keep that very romance in place. The romantic, like, it's a very open with the bathtub at the back and the forest, the rainforest surrounding you. And these are the Ilang Ilang. So we have 2 of those, the Ilang Ilang 1 and 2, and both of them are really great. And they are our entry category villas.
And some of those are quite close to each other. So some of those are quite close to each other. If you have 2 friends coming, there's some that are really close to each other too. Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely, you can do that. So dining at Secret Bay is more of an experience. Like, we being a Relais Chateau property is very important. Like, we wow our guests from an F&B perspective. So wholesome dining, we adopt more of a cleaning, eating aspect where you can forage your property on land and sea. And as well, like, each villa has their own organic backyard garden, but you can get your fresh herbs and to kind of use immune system boosters that you can get from superfoods. So on property, guests have a lot of different options to how to dine, be it at the restaurant, which is one option of many, or like, you choose the decks that you can, or from your villas, different decks that you have in your villa, on the beach, or as well, like, or different elevated decks that we have around on the property. Or you can as well schedule, like, cooking classes or private dining experiences with the chef directly. Zing Zing, where it's a no menu concept. So you don't have, it's open for lunch and dinners. So you don't have to worry. Like, we take care of your allergies and intolerances and preferences, and we tailor, like, everything is tailor-made for you, curated the whole experience. We wow you every single day. So that's the whole aspect of Zing Zing. It's an open kitchen where the chefs come to your table and present you your meals, and every element on your plate has a beautiful story of Dominica and the Caribbean. And some of them you feel on property when you're walking around as well.
I can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dining at Secret Bay is really an experience. I've been loving it from day one. And I'm gaining so much weight actually eating at Secret Bay.
And you need to do the swim from the one beach to the other every day.
Yeah, I have to do it often, probably at 5 in the morning. So some of the dishes coming out from the kitchen. And of course, like, you know, wellness is paramount to the Secret Bay experience, being Dominica and stuff as a nature island. So we have different, like now, if you want to come to the spa or have it in your villa, which is most of our clients like enjoy to have those in the villas. And sometimes they do want to have a dedicated space, but you choose, like you say, you curate the whole experience with your concierge and your butler. And like, you know, but we have different wellness pavilion available for you if you like to utilize them or not. It's a beautiful view of our spa, and then of course the spa and Zing Zing at the back, which is our restaurant. And the Tife Villas has an access on your right hand side. You can see the stairs that take all the way that go to the Tife, which is a private access to the beach. And of course, water sports, like, you don't have to worry, like, you know, when you're going out on an adventure, being like, you want to kayak, paddleboard, like, you know, you have your GoPros, each guest, like, you don't have to worry. Everything has been packed and prepared by your butler and your concierge. So it's a stress-free. You don't have to say, oh, I forgot my towels. I forgot to bring my bottle of water. Everything is packed. You already know what are you going to do. Your snorkeling gears and everything is already, like, you know, sanitized, clean, and put in your villa for you throughout your stay. So you don't have to worry about anything like, oh, someone used it before me. Has it been sanitized or clean? So you have everything for you in your villas. It's very personalized. And bespoke experiences, like, you know, being like right now with COVID, like we try to making sure, like, whenever you want to go out and experience different sites, everything has been, like, you know, we're making sure social distancing is being practiced and trying to limit the number of people with the destination in charge as well, being very much involved. And as well, if you like to go and dine outside, we kind of vetting all the places that you can go and making sure, like, so that you're safe.
You said there's quite a few options within Dominica, great restaurants that you suggest, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, like about 5-10 minutes. Just the nearest town, the Secret Bay, is about 10 minutes drive. And you have a lot of authentic cuisine that's available. And like, you know, so they replicate a little bit of, like, you know, the jerk chicken that you get, like, you know, barbecues that you get, lobsters, which is everyone's favorite because it's like you get them crayfish, lobsters. If you love seafood, Dominica, just like abundance of seafood, and, you know, you get them fresh. And like, you know, some people enjoy the curry good, like, you know, what they call it. So there's a lot of different options that you get locally. And I enjoy the lobsters personally, like from time to time. There's 2-3 places in the north which I like to go and get a lobster, like a very traditional way they cook it. And of course, this is, like, you know, the big baby of Secret Bay. So Secret Bay, the phase 1 approach was to rebuild Secret Bay with 6 villas. And we are now expanding to 10 villas. And very soon, in about 2.5 years, we're going to have 42 villas. The density of building to land will be only 6% of the land that we're utilizing. So that's huge because, like, you know, we're not exploiting. We won the Green Globe Award for the Caribbean last year for sustainable build. Everything is built by hand. And just to give you an idea, construction has started since May of last year just to build 5 villas, and only 4 of them will be ready this year. It's just because it takes so long to build on cliff. No heavy machinery can actually reach the sites because, like, you know, because we want to protect all the mature trees around it. And we move, actually, there was a quote in the Forbes, but we actually move a villa, we don't move a tree. And that's the reason why we won the Green Globe Award last year. And we've been very careful. We spend a lot of time in planning the whole aspect of Secret Bay. And of course, this is our winning formula of like, you know, of the phase 1, which have been great and been winning awards and accolades lately. And we're making sure when we're expanding, we maintain the same concept and the same service. And of course, going above and beyond of what we're doing right now. So new added amenities will be in, but gives your clients much more an experience that they're looking for. Sometimes people do want an air-conditioned gym. They do want to have, despite they having a jungle gym, they want air condition. So we have all these options available to your client, and you will let them decide how they want us to curate their whole experience.
So what is changing next year too with on the beach and everything?
So on the beach right now, we're getting a lap pool. We're introducing a lap pool, which is construction will be ready. Since COVID had hit us like, in March, so traveling, there's no travel. The borders are closed until this coming Friday. And so we have taken opportunity of this dead period of time to kind of accelerate on construction. So we're actually planning to close 3 months next year, which will not happen anymore now because we managed to advance construction, and we're building a second restaurant and as well the lap pool and everything that will be ready to be used next year. So we have a lot of exciting amenities that being introduced, and it's very important, like microbreweries, making 6 different signature beers on island from ground provisions, where not many places in the world but doing that with dasheen and yams and everything that we're making beers with.
I must be the first one to taste the beers, being Belgian. We have 350 beers in Belgium. So.
Absolutely. I always love Hoy Garden, which is one of my favorites.
I think one thing to really remember here is the fact that it's such a large estate. And I know when people hear construction, they're worried, but because it's done by hand, there's really no noise pollution at all. So
Secret Bay is usually steel and wood. It's steel and wood, and everything is pre-cut, precise. And like I said, construction started since May 2019 for 5 wheelers, and it takes about 16 months just to build 4. And going to have only 4 of them ready out of 5. It takes so much, and it's about almost 70 people working, but it takes so long just because everything is done by hand. And these are, of course, beautiful experiences close to Secret Bay. And we have very exciting packages. We do a lot of property buyouts, be it for 6-wheelers or even 10-wheelers, and we get on a free minimum night stay. So you can always reach out to Patrice, or as well, check our new offer that we have right now on a 5, 10, 14 night stay. So, and as well, we'll be launching our private jet packages all the way from Antigua. So that will be something really exciting for you to be working and welcoming your clients.
So our signature offers, which will soon be announced, are starting actually also at 7, 10 nights and 14 nights, and will include half board, some complimentary graded added values, and also some complimentary nights for the longer stays. Thank you so much for viewing this video today. I really appreciate taking the time. Dinesh, do you have anything to add?
No, I would say I'm excited to be welcoming you at Secret Bay at some point. And feel free to reach out to Patrice or myself. If you're coming around in the Caribbean, I'll be more than happy to host you, take you around and make you experience that beautiful property of mine. And I'm looking forward to welcome your guests and working very closely with everyone. Secret Bay so Secret Bay has a sister property, which is Fort Young Hotel and Dive Resort on the south of the island, southwest of the island. It's a 4-star property, but it's great. It's a 40 rooms property right now, which is being upgraded as well to 100 rooms. And there's a lot going on within the family. So both property are owned by one owner, by Gregor Nassif. And so Fort Young, just ideally, it's the right location if you like to enjoy adventures in the south. And it's the only resort that has a dive center. It has its own dive center on island, and with the jetty, the cruise ship just come next close to it. And if you're coming from a jetty from from St. Lucia, from Guadeloupe or Martinique, taking a cruise, this is where you reach out to you reach to the jetty, which is just next to Fort Young. So it's in the capital city of Roseau, and it's just ideally located just minutes away to all the various wonderful sites that people get excited to come to Dominica. So it's great for a lot of divers and groups of family, multi-generational families. And on property, they have a lot of different types of bars and restaurants available. And with jacuzzis, pools and everything. So it's a very different experience compared to Secret Bay, but it's great, and they've been more famous than Secret Bay on the European market. They do very well. and there are a lot of tour operators that love that property. And for some reason, like, I'm also like, managing it now since May. So COVID has come with a lot of blessing. So I'm actually managing both property on the island since beginning of May.
Keeping you quite busy.
Yeah, keeping me really busy on my tours.
And you'll be doing renovations too, or in process?
Yeah, Pochong is going like, a major refurb right now. As we speak, they enhancing all the rooms. So you're going to have a modern touch, a very like touch of luxury to it as well. And being on one general managers now with the whole plan of the same management team, we're trying to bring Pochong to another level. And for me as well, it's a question of pride to be like, taking care of Secret Bay and now Pochong. So I need to make sure like, it's something that I can be proud of as well. But the whole aspect of it, the owners are investing massively. And it's a property that does a lot of big wedding. And so that's why with the expansion to 100 rooms, they're going to have huge conference facilities and as well new terrace and open like sky terrace that are going to have to do functions, big events and functions.
So now I have you on record. I can stay 7 nights there too, can I?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm sure once you come to Secret Bay, Patrice, you will not want to leave.
Oh, okay. Good
People
point.
always cry when leaving Secret Bay. But of course, you need to experience both of them. It's beautiful. Like, right now we have a new executive chef at Fort Young, and we're strengthening all like, all the areas just to make sure we give like a touch of luxury as well to the people coming. That's why it's a 4-star. For me, star doesn't matter. It's all about an experience and the service. What matters more.
And this property is represented by Paradise Promotion. Victoria, I'm sure many of you know her. So here are her contact details if you wish to know anything further about Fort Young or contact myself. I'd be happy to direct you to her. Again, thank you so much for viewing the videos today. I know your time is valuable, but I believe Secret Bay is really going to, in the next couple of years, going to be one of the most sought after destinations in the Caribbean. I have no doubt.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Patrice. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. And I look forward to connecting very soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.